K. Fill in the middle with an A. It's Carlos and Ryan, and we know that you're dying to hear what we have to say today. I say we hear what we have to say today. It's the blank. Fill it in. Fill it in. Fill it in. Yeah. Right here, I don't wanna wear my clothes when it is in my throat. When it is older than as long as you're. It's Burning Blue by Mariah the Scientist. You know who Mariah the Scientist is?
Maybe.
Good. She's a good artist. She's pretty dope. She dropped an album this year called Heart Sold Separately. Pretty good R&B album. Pretty good. You should check her out.
Word.
You know who she was signed to initially?
Word.
Tory Lanez.
Wow.
No longer signed due to, reasons.
Damn. That's tough.
Hey, it is what it is. So I invited a guest. I know
All right.
I should have talked to you beforehand. I apologize.
I didn't see anybody else walk in here, though.
Well, no. So here's the thing. I didn't drive today. So,
Okay.
The new guest is already here.
Wow.
His name is Cutwater Carlos.
Oh, God.
And he will be joining us this episode.
Oh, God.
And it's going to be a very interesting subway / or bus ride.
Not good. This is not good.
I'm trying a new flavor.
This is not good.
Whiskey sour. Not half bad. Not half bad.
Not bad.
Not bad at all.
Not bad.
You can feel the xenophobia coming on, though.
Damn. Super messed up.
Whatever. Anyways, young world. Dum 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 chicka dum 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 chicka dum 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 chicka dum 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 dum. It's a blank dum 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 blank dum 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 with Carlos dum 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 and
Right, I'm Ryan.
dum 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 dum. It's a blank dum 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 dum. It's a blank.
I don't know how you come up with all these, I'll be honest with you.
Blank 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 blank. I don't know. Just you gotta freshen it up a little bit every week, every now and then.
I get it, man. I get it. I get it.
Young world. Welcome to another week, another edition, another year, another show, another day in Trump's goddamn America. That's what. Woo!
True
Welcome.
that, man. True that.
Woo! Damn right. Welcome. So you put 100% tariffs on movies made outside America now.
So, like, does that, like, let's say if a
the
movie's
film
like a
studio
Bollywood.
is based
Okay.
in the U.S., so we're talking Warner Brothers.
Oh, okay.
Marvel, all them studios, Disney, blah blah blah. If it's based in the U.S.,
All right.
if they have their films made outside the U.S., there are tariffs. Bollywood excluded because made it.
So, like, if there's a Bollywood movie that gets made and then they try to, like, show it in America, does that affect anything?
I believe that could affect it. Yeah.
Wow. Crazy.
So that could really block off.
Is
it
it
could
like
block off Bollywood films? And Bollywood is probably it's probably second in terms. Well, I mean, it's probably up there in terms of like finances in the world for movies.
I would
US being the
imagine.
first,
I would imagine.
right? So
Like Hollywood.
yeah, Hollywood and then Bollywood. I think it's Hollywood, I would assume.
See, that's crazy, man.
It's
like
nuts. It's listen, I get it. You want to give Americans jobs, but brother, what are we doing? I mean, like how are you gonna your films that are supposed to be taking place outside the country? They're gonna suck now
Yeah.
because the CGI. I mean, they can make it good to an extent,
Yeah.
but I mean, that's a lot more money on CGI that you got to spend now, and
Yeah.
CGI ain't cheap.
Definitely not.
Film sets you have to make that ain't cheap neither. You're putting more American workers are gonna be miserable now.
Well, they just like if he does that and he just starts like like Hollywood companies start depending on like using AI as media. Like I read an article the other day where there's like this new AI actor that they're trying to
I
put
heard
in.
about
They're
this.
trying to put into like movies and like comedy shows and stuff like that, and it's like some woman that they
Yes,
created,
yes, I heard about
which is
this.
crazy. So it's
It's
like if these entertainment companies like Warner Brothers, you know, like whatever Disney or whatever it may be, and just would prefer to start using way more AI in their movies just to save money and not having to hire actors or whatever it may be, like it ruins the emotional aspect and like the realistic aspect of
you can never
movies.
tell me there will be an AI actor or actress that will be freaking giving a performance of the year or of the decade.
No,
Like, come on. The whole job of
no,
an actor is to invoke emotion, you know, to display it. But ain't no AI actor gonna give a monologue like they did Denzel in Training Day,
definitely not.
right? Like, come on, dude.
No,
Come
definitely
on.
not.
Like, what are we doing?
It will try to like mimic human beings' emotions
Yes.
and
It'll
actions
be
as much
like
as they
King
can,
Kong ain't got shit on me.
but
Got to get you out to Pelican Bay, and they'll be like, that's powerful. That's powerful.
crazy, man.
That's lame.
Crazy.
Actually, it was funny enough. I was talking to my brother about Chat GPT, and he was fixing up his resume just the other day, and he likes to do that. I don't know why. He's working, but I don't know why. He just likes to fix up his resume.
Smart
And
man.
he
Smart
input
man.
it into Chat GPT. They told Chat GPT tells him the errors that he can make, or the errors he can correct. Sorry. So he fixes those said errors, and then he fixes based off of what Chat GPT makes. He inputs that resume in there, and then Chat GPT finds more errors.
So it's like
in the
an ongoing
correction that they
cycle.
made.
An ongoing cycle
An ongoing cycle.
is what you're saying.
It's an endless cycle of mistakes.
Yeah.
Is what ChatGPT is.
Crazy.
So, if that tells you where we're going, then unless y'all make some AI thick Latinas, then let's explore that a little bit.
It like will never be perfected in a certain sense, you know what I mean? There's always going to be some sort of issue, some sort of like lack of emotion or lack of direction, you know, with a supercomputer like learning all of the different aspects of the world and then it trying to create some sort of perfection. It's just like it's too perfect that it's flawed in a certain sense, you know what I mean? Like I don't know. Just a crazy thought process.
Idea. Let's not do it. Let's hold off on it. Let's do y'all want to put AI to, make you some moolah and, help you with fixing your computers and shit, by all means, but let's ease up on the whole, look at helping AI with romantic relationships and anything to deal with emotion, really. That's my take. But say hi to the children, Ryan.
Happy Thursday, everybody. Happy Friday. If you happen to be listening on Friday, happy weekend. If you happen to be listening on the weekend, start to October. I think this is our first.
It's on October.
Our
very first
October. You know, the Halloween's coming up.
Halloween is Thanksgiving too.
Thanksgiving's coming up. Yeah, man. Like October's like one of the cool months because you're not winter yet.
No.
It's getting colder. Sweater weather comes into play.
Indeed.
Pumpkin spice lattes.
Speaking of, Starbucks having a bit of trouble.
Yes.
Closing down 14 locations.
Yes, they are.
Alone.
Yes, they are.
14 is a big deal.
I'm happy about it.
Are you?
Definitely.
Why?
Because Starbucks is like the lifeless coffee shop.
Lifeless.
Yeah, there's no. It's like the McDonald's of coffee. Like their coffee. It's just there. It's like. It's the easy accessibility, like supposed to be a little bit better than Timmy's, but there's nothing behind Starbucks. You know what I mean?
Shop, coffee shop.
But that's the thing, though. It's like Toronto is so mom and pop coffee shop.
Mm-hmm.
Like I
Mom and
went
pop
to
food in general.
I went to a Portuguese bakery today and got an amazing coffee for the amount of money that I would have spent at a Starbucks. You know what I mean? Like there's just way more life and way more like character behind the mom and pop coffee shops in Toronto than there are a Starbucks. So I'm extremely happy that like big corporates losing out. I'm not happy about people losing their jobs. I'm not happy about I don't know the lack of accessibility for coffee now. I guess in a certain sense, but go support your mom and pop shop.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like there's such good coffee, especially in Toronto. Like
Absolutely.
Toronto's fucking awesome for that.
You can never find a dull moment when it comes to
No.
mom and pop shop. There's an endless amount of good foods, good eats,
Yeah.
good everything in Toronto.
Yeah,
You know
support your mom and pop shops.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? Like the small places. Like, yeah, you need to grab yourself a quick burger, you know, go to McDonald's.
Sure.
You need to grab yourself whatever it is, but if you
you're really
look,
in the
yeah,
mood, find
Yeah,
a
man.
good burger spot
Yeah,
anywhere,
man.
really.
It's always worth it to pay the extra dollar or two.
Absolutely.
Always.
Absolutely. And why go to a physiotherapy spot where they charge you out the ass? Go to your regular Vietnamese massage parlor around the corner.
Wow.
Support
Wow.
local.
Wow.
That's all I gotta say.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Hey, to each.
There's
their
nothing
own.
wrong with that.
Speaking of jobs, I found a post today on Toronto Jobs on Reddit.
Mm-hmm.
I'd like to read it to you if that's okay.
Mm-hmm. Please do.
It's called Fed Up is the name of the title.
Okay.
This might actually be the final straw. I just received a rejection letter from Indigo for a seasonal customer experience rep. Like what? I'm 45 with a ton of customer service experience, managerial experience. I added a cover letter, indicated that I was available 100% of the time, etc., and I can't even secure a minimum wage seasonal job.
Crazy.
When I was a teenager, I had a seasonal job at the Bay, straight out of high school with zero customer service experience without even doing an interview. Hired in the spot. I'm actually crashing out over here. I'm at a loss and don't even know what to do anymore.
So, first thing.
Move to Thailand.
45 and using the word crashing out. I don't think I've ever used that.
Hold on.
I don't think I've ever used that term
really
before.
Really? That's the first thing you point out?
I don't think I've ever heard that term
Are
before.
You crazy?
You're 45
really?
years old.
This poor man.
This is why you didn't get the job.
Holy shit.
I'm just playing. I'm playing.
Oh,
I take that back. I was just kidding.
Oh, Ryan, you are.
I was just playing. But
That's funny.
That's a Gen Z term. Don't be using that. Please get with the times. I know. Yes. Accept the old age, my boy. No, I'm just kidding. Nah, that's messed up. That's messed up. Super messed up. But yeah, no, man. It's actually scary, it's terrible.
That's awful.
It's actually terrible.
That is like
you have experienced people.
Like I mean, sure, there was a few locations I wouldn't hire because they're very. I remember days where you couldn't, if you couldn't get a job, it's only because they were specific and they wanted a specific kind of employee. Like you had to legit hit the criteria.
Yeah, working
and
the
by
weekend.
The end of the day, you could get any job if you wanted.
Yeah.
Retail wise, fast food wise.
Yeah.
But I never thought I would live in a time where like not even places like Indigo would not hire, are having a tough time hiring people.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
It's a very, very scary time in Toronto employment. So anybody who does have a job, don't quit your job, even though you may hate it.
Absolutely.
You know, like I mean, it's such a tough part of the industry, and like
even
it almost seems
management.
Yeah. Like we obviously are going through this weird slow recession sort of thing that's going on. So like if you can't afford to quit your job, definitely don't. You know, it's hard enough to find a job. You're hearing from these people with 45 years old, tons of experience, can't even get the most simplest job at a bookstore.
It's a seasonal
You know
job.
what I mean? Yeah, it's crazy.
Seasonal. No, he can't even get a seasonal job.
It's crazy.
What are the times? Seasonal means they need people like crazy.
Yeah.
And imagine being told you are not qualified.
Yeah.
Oh.
It seems like, we even know people that have been unemployed for months kind of
Yeah.
thing. It's not
I could have been in that
it's
realm.
like it's such a tough
Yeah.
time. So everyone on Toronto jobs, I hope you find something soon.
Honestly.
Hopefully Carney can do something where he can promote a little bit more business to
Olivia
come
Chow
into
even. Let's
Toronto.
let's hope she jumps in.
Like whatever it happens, hopefully something good happens out
Mm,
of this because it's definitely not good, man.
it's rough.
Like
It's
I was
scary,
talking
man.
to a couple of my buddies the other day, and they're like, "Oh, we're putting in mad overtime because the holidays are coming up. We don't know if they're gonna like shut down or slow down in a certain sense."
And it's sad because they probably could have just made life easier for them by finding maybe a second job
Yeah,
instead.
yeah.
But now they can't.
Oh man, it's not good.
Oh, it's not looking good at
The
all.
economy's like very, very slow. Like I was
Mm.
even talking to a couple of my own clients. One of them today was like, Ryan, like we're at a weird dip. Like
Mm.
there's just not that much business like moving around kind of thing. And like from an economic perspective and a productivity perspective in Canada, like we're just not doing well as of right now. Tariffs, economy, price of living, lack of housing or whatever it may be,
Mm.
all of this is playing into a specific role that like isn't generating enough jobs or enough movement in the economy for us to be able to kind of have, consistency or
Right.
the opportunities that we used to have back in the day.
Mm.
So it's extremely unfortunate. Try to get your job as much as you possibly can. Pick up second skills. I don't know, like do handyman stuff. There's like those I forget what they're called, like those like apps where you can like do odd jobs.
Mm.
Like I got a buddy that actually works with me, but he teaches French on the side, just
Ah.
for
Just
just to
cause.
make a little bit extra money
Yeah.
because it's like, man, it's so expensive not to,
Uber.
Yeah, Uber, something. Skip the
Uh,
dishes,
yeah.
freaking cut people's lawns. Like I don't know what it is.
I
You
mean,
gotta,
winter might be coming up
yeah,
soon, so shovel driveways. I know kids probably do that, but hell,
yeah,
we're at a very strange time now.
yeah.
So, I mean, to those still struggling to find work, I mean, keep pushing, keep hustling on. Don't let dumbasses like Dougie Ford say dumb shit like
Yeah.
search harder. While he probably could do something about it, but don't let that get to you.
I actually,
At
I
some
heard
point.
today that McCain, like the potato company, they
Yeah,
make like French fries and
yeah.
cakes and stuff like that. They laid off like a whole bunch of people today, like today. So it's like, you have these major companies that are just not doing well, man. Like overall,
Scary,
it's crazy.
scary times.
Yeah.
Man.
So
Damn.
keep your jobs, everybody,
Keep your damn
as
jobs,
long as you
folks.
can.
I know the struggle. I know it's probably not going to be good for your mental health, but do it. And then when it crashes, when the government crashes, and from the looks of things, it probably might, just let them deal with it. I'm going to go in a very sad case, a case that you actually posted the article yesterday about. Dyson Smart, the fella who assaulted the child.
Oh yes, yes.
Okay. So this was a case involving, I believe that's his name, Dyson Smart, but either or, I don't fucking care. Dyson was involved in a relationship with a female. They dated for a bit. Things did not work out, and she dumped him. He was not a fan of that. He ended up taking the ex girlfriend's child, 5 years old.
I think the wording they used in the article is he lured the child
Yeah,
into the woods. Like
and
how crazy is
that's
that
pretty
wording?
wild. That's pretty like,
Like crazy.
and then he violently assaulted the child
Yeah.
and left the child there.
Like if you go read the articles that was posted on CP24, The Star,
CTV.
CTV, whatever it was, like it literally stated, and this is gonna sound horrific, so anyone needs to fast forward, please fast forward. He like stomped on the kid's head and like kicked his like ribs in and all that kind of stuff and left the kid for dead. The kid was just out in like pajamas and like a t-shirt or something like that.
Simply because.
Pajamas and like a sandals or something like that, and then lured to the woods by this like absolute scum of a human,
Yeah.
because his girlfriend dumped him.
The
Like,
kid did survive, thankfully.
Oh, he did?
I
Oh,
believe.
okay. I
Yeah,
had
I
no
believe.
idea.
Yeah, it was just an assault. The
Oh,
kid
okay.
did survive. He just had
Yeah. Okay.
a lot of
That's
trauma.
good.
A lot of trauma, but like brain trauma, obviously,
Yeah, of
because.
course. Yeah.
But he was sentenced, I believe, just yesterday to life in prison.
Yeah. Well deserved.
Rightfully so.
Yeah. Well deserved.
Here's the here's the thing. Here's the dealio, folks. Relationships are tough. Relationships are not for everybody. Some people are not fit to be in one. Some people some people should not be in one. And in this case, for Sir Smart, um, he deserves all hell plus some for what he did. Um, the fact that you couldn't control the fact yeah, the fact you couldn't control your own emotions to attack the, from a girlfriend to simply attack the child is absolutely disgusting. It's like I was legitimately speechless when I heard this story.
Yeah.
I mean, what could you say to a guy like that? So, I mean, obviously some people's kids.
Definitely. Definitely.
But life sentence. I think this is one of those cases where I legitimately probably would have been extremely pissed off if he got anything short of life sentence.
100%. 110%.
Yeah.
The guy was psychotic.
Oh no.
Like,
It's
everybody's been through heartbreak.
sure.
You know what I mean? Like you're at a certain age. I understand. Like you get emotional. You know, especially if it was a one-sided breakup, you're not happy about it. But you don't go out and just do some crazy ass shit like that. You know what I mean? Like you don't take it out on a child. The innocence of this person, of this kid, has been taken away, and then potential brain damage and life-altering aspects happen because you are a fucking terrible person.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like that's what happened from that perspective. And you're psychotic. You deserve to go to jail. You're worse than some people's kids.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like it's absolutely terrible story.
I hope he drops the soap.
Yeah.
That's all I gotta say about that.
There's been some crazy stuff going on. Like even today, there was the synagogue shooting in Manchester, England.
I didn't know about that.
Yeah, it's like supposedly some dude rolled into a synagogue and like shot 2 people dead
Holy shit.
in a synagogue, and they did deem it as a terrorist act. So the guy that came in there with a knife and no, it's just random synagogue. Yeah, it was like against Jewish people or whatever it may be, and yeah, man, absolutely terrible. Like stuff like that, anti-Semitism. We don't agree with that kind of stuff.
Killing people simply because they disagree with your views, or like simply over things like relationships or political views and all that. It makes no sense. It does no. You are no better than the people who you think are evil.
No, not at all.
You are absolutely.
Unless you're Mormon.
Whoa.
Then. We better than it.
Okay.
No, I'm just playing. I'm not no
Shout
Mormon.
Shout out to Ezekiel and all them back in Salt Lake,
I'm just playing.
Utah.
Sorry, but not to make joke of what happened. It's absolutely terrible.
Absolutely, it's awful, and I hope the kid makes it. I mean, after injuries like that, I don't know. And 5 years old, I don't know how.
There's just certain things that you can't come back from, like,
no,
and
5 years old.
Yeah.
Man, what the fuck?
So.
I hope the kid makes it through. I hope, I know the injuries were pretty rough from what we read, but I hope there's something that you can pass through, and I hope the kid lives a normal life.
I think the dude was from Brampton, too.
Yeah, Brampton.
Yeah. Another L, Brampton.
Come on, Brampton.
Another one.
We got to do better, folks.
You know what I mean? Like, just rough.
It's disgusting. No, genuinely. All right, let's get into happy news, because that really bummed me out. We did it, boys. We did it. We did it. We done did it.
They beat the Cowboys?
We beat Raiders.
Or no, the Raiders.
We beat the Raiders. Barely, but we did it.
It's still a win.
It's still a win.
A win is a win.
A field goal.
A win is a win.
I didn't think it was going to happen. Because 54 yards is very much a makeable kick.
Yes.
But shout out to Joshua Blockwell. His last name is Blackwell, but I'm gonna call him Blockwell because he did nice. You saved us, baby. Bear down, baby. We have a bye week this week. We don't play until the 13th, but go. You know what? Thank you, boys, for keeping my hopes up. Just don't break my heart, please. That's
Amen.
all.
Amen.
How do you guys do?
I love how like football is just like taking over. It's like
it's
not for
picking up.
it's not for everybody.
No.
I get it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If you want to fast
'cause
forward,
it's intense when you're involved. You're really
Oh, yeah.
involved. It's there's
football's
no going
amazing.
back.
Football's amazing.
How'd you boys do?
We lost.
That's your first, but it's your first one though.
Yeah, we lost.
It was 3-1. You guys are
you
3-1
know.
now.
Yeah, we took a loss.
Who'd you lose to?
The Rams, which they're playing tonight.
They're playing tonight.
They're a good team.
They are.
Like you can't take away from them.
Yeah.
Matt Stafford is an absolute legend,
Mm,
and you know he's got huge balls. Like
hold on.
he also slings
no.
great balls as
Hold
well.
on. Can it wait? No.
Matt
Swings
Stafford,
what?
he's just slanging, man.
Hold on. No,
Matthew
wait,
Stafford
where are we
is
going with
slanging.
this? He plays.
I would give it up to have
What
Matthew
is-
Stafford on my
What are we
team.
doing? What are we doing?
I was telling you, I would bend over
I thought
backwards.
I was the one drinking cut water. Why are you talking like this?
I would bend over backwards if Matt Stafford was on the Colts.
Why? Why?
Matt Stafford's a god, man.
Ooh-wee.
He's gonna go down as a legendary
you need to Keep your
QB,
voice down before the Jamaicans
Hall of
hear you.
Famer QB. Good for Matt Stafford.
Why, dog? Why?
He's a man.
Oh.
Gotta love him.
Hey, yo.
Hey,
Hey.
LA is
Fuck.
so lucky to have him.
Hey. Yo.
I'm just
Do you
saying.
even talk about your team like that?
I'm saying.
Holy shit.
Matt Stafford's a man.
What's your deal with Matt Stafford?
He slangs balls, man.
Wow.
Telling you, man.
Bomba cleat.
He's a
All
man.
right, you know what? We're gonna just break it here because I don't even know what to, I need to get my voice back. So
Hey.
let me finish this cut water before. Jesus.
Shout out to Matt
Christ.
Stafford, man. God. But yeah, no, football. Go football.
Oh my God.
Go football.
Anyways, we'll be right back. We're gonna, find a video to react to, and I need to get myself together because I don't think I need more cut water in my system to really process what the hell just happened.
I love you, Matt Stafford.
God damn it.
All right. So we're back.
I finished my whiskey scour. Oh, I'm not gonna make it, bro.
Wow.
Whiskey
We just
sour.
started.
Whiskey scour?
We just started.
What is wrong with me? Anyways,
We're gonna cut this and redo this one.
I give this a solid 7 out of 10. No, an 8 out of 10.
Would you
8.5.
say Cutwater is your new favorite cocktail? Or your new favorite brand, at
I
least?
will say no so far because I know they have a Long Island, and I must finish that one before I can finalize my decision.
So for those who know Carlos and have been drinking with Carlos, he's a Love Island type of person, a long Love Island,
I like
and
next time we go to a bar, I'm gonna say that.
give me a Love
Give
Island,
me a Love Island, baby.
give me a Love Island,
iced tea.
and he's very open about it, and he's very judgmental about ones that aren't that great. So if anyone knows about a great Love Island,
About the rum Mai Tai.
then let us know.
So that one's only 7%. This one's 12.5.
7% is still a lot of percent.
But this one's 12.5.
Yeah.
So there's no coming back from this one.
Yeah, this is the one that's gonna
I'm
ruin
gonna-
us.
I will die after this.
This is the one that's going to ruin
All
us.
right. Well. All right. This is a Christmas with Cliff. If this video I've seen a while ago. Are you familiar with like those YouTube documentary or like those narration videos where they show interrogations with crazy criminals?
Sort of.
So this is the best one I've ever seen,
Okay.
hands down.
Okay.
He is easily the most unhinged person I've ever seen interviewed.
Okay. I like it.
And extremely racist, and
Oh,
he
wow.
actually murdered someone.
Oh, okay. Even worse.
Yeah, so he's not a great human being.
No. His name's Cliff.
His name is Cliff.
Okay.
But, yeah, I love him.
Wow. Okay then.
So
That was a turn.
I'm gonna say this now because people are gonna judge me if I say it after, especially. But Free Cliff, he ain't do shit.
Wow. Okay then.
All right. So
This is a 30-minute video. I don't know if
yeah.
we'll get through the whole thing, but
I think the beginning parts are the best anyway. So
we'll go ahead and get this started. 6:46 p.m. on December 24th, 2013, Christmas Eve.
Great year.
Warren County Sheriff's Office.
New York.
All right, this guy's already crazy.
What's wrong with him?
We already know. Harley Davidson sweater.
This
he's
is
got the army
46-year-old
pants.
Clifford Burns, who
He still
51
has
minutes prior to this
sideburns.
moment drove up to his estranged wife's house in Warren County. Once
this
he
is the
got
guy
there,
that is
he forced
45
his
and
way
still uses
inside and
crash
attacked
out
both his
as
wife and
terminology.
his stepdaughter with a 17-inch tactical hunting knife.
Oh, God.
22-year-old Megan Jenkins suffered serious injuries to her left arm, but managed to survive. 42-year-old Patricia Burns wasn't so lucky. She was stabbed 5 times in the torso and pronounced dead the moment she arrived at the
Wow.
hospital. 7 minutes
This is
later,
terrible.
Clifford Burns showed up at the Warren County Police Station to hand himself in.
These people turn themselves in, man. It's crazy. He was like, man, I might as well. I'm gonna go die anyway.
I know my rights and everything. You don't have to even read it. Just give me my charges. I'm pleading not guilty, and I want to be put in a cell.
Yeah, the rates remain silent. So I'll
Yeah,
sign
you
your
gotta
name
say
right
I
there.
ain't signing my name to nothing.
Okay.
When this broad can do this on Christmas, fuck me in the ass like this, it was my last straw. I'd rather live in prison.
Over the next 5 hours, 13 minutes, and 42 seconds, Clifford Burns will achieve something quite remarkable, which is the fact he somehow manages to employ every single ego defense mechanism known in psychodynamic literature. He will essentially blame everyone and everything on his current situation, apart from himself, and in the process, shut down critical parts of his own defense that he will later attempt to use in court.
He's nuts.
No, he's not. He's misunderstood.
He's absolutely
Hey,
nuts. What's up?
Did you know when a woman snaps you and keeps your kids away from you, what it does to a man? That you work and pay for your kids your whole fucking life?
Cliff had 2 daughters with the woman.
So I've heard this argument a couple of times.
What?
Where the guy thinks that it's okay to do something nuts
If the woman
if the
is,
woman,
like is keeping away
yeah,
from, like,
keeping
your
the kids and stuff like that. Yeah.
I don't know about that.
I don't know. I don't agree with
I
it.
disagree wholeheartedly.
I don't agree.
Now
There are
in
some
terms-
women out
in
there.
terms of it driving you crazy when someone keeps you away from your kids.
I can understand that.
Sure,
I can understand that.
but to do something crazy
Yeah.
is a little. Hey,
Yeah.
whoa, let's not
Yeah.
do that. Let's not go that far.
Yeah.
I mean, hey, I get it. You want to see your kids, but I ain't trying to kill nobody simply
No.
because my visitation hours are limited.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
No.
So,
We'll go on.
yeah, we'll go on.
He just murdered.
But
A
my
15
man
and
is
16-year-old.
misunderstood. It's just
One was out shopping during the attack, while the other witnessed the attack and called 911. Cliff will bring them up a lot to say how much he loves them, but it's
Okay.
important to note they were both absolutely terrified of him. He was abusive to everyone in his family, and his biological daughters were no exception. They hadn't seen him in over a year up to this date, and essentially wanted nothing to do with him.
Then the Backus brothers rigged the charges when the fucking guy goes over and shoots my old lady's house up and beats the fuck out of her, and he gets misdemeanors, you cocksuckers. Fuck you.
Wow. Sorry, we should have
I'm sorry.
we should have
Shouldn't laugh, but
we probably should have put a disclaimer out here first to there's quite a bit of swearing. Carlos did state there's some racism in here as well. This guy's an absolute psychotic
no, you don't understand,
dude.
You're not listening to what he's saying, dude.
These guys literally just
the
said
Backus brothers rigs the charges. There's brothers out there that are literally putting it against you, dude.
the cop literally just said sup. And this is what happens. This is crazy.
Motherfucker.
He was talking about his kids 12 seconds ago, and now out of absolutely nowhere, he's going off on whoever the Backus
Absolutely
brothers are.
nowhere.
So here's the context. Patricia was married to Cliff for 15 years. She left him in 2010 after suffering nonstop domestic abuse. 2 months later, she started dating a firefighter named Ted Backus. The two fell in love, but argued a lot, and one of the arguments led to Ted firing one round from his gun into the ceiling of Patricia's bedroom. Patricia then tried forcing him out of the house, at which point Ted pushed her into the kitchen counter and then onto the floor.
First of all, no. What's wrong with these women freaking choosing all these psychotic-ass motherfuckers, dude?
This is crazy.
That's why, listen, folks, all I'm saying is the message out there, I don't want to seem insensitive because obviously this situation is super shitty, but to you women out there that are looking to fix these psychotic dudes, stay the fuck away from them. These guys are psychotic for a goddamn reason. Because they can't handle themselves around women.
Psychotic dudes do some crazy shit.
They shoot up houses.
They can literally act normal, seem
One way,
normal.
Sweet, jokes, lovey-dovey.
Seem normal at one point in time.
But the wrong argument, they'll freaking...
It's these guys that are fucking nuts.
ludicrous. So stay...
It's not her fault.
No. Well...
She's dead.
Yeah, she is dead now.
But not that she, just because she's dead.
All I'm saying is...
She did something wrong and she's dead.
She's 2 for 2 for psycho dudes, though.
Some psycho dudes out there, man.
I'm just saying,
Psycho dudes,
she was married
man.
to the guy for 15 fucking years. She tolerated all that shit.
He's crazy.
Ah.
He's crazy.
Causing her to hit the back of her head. Ted then left, and Patricia went to the emergency room where she was treated for bruising to the head and lower back. She reported the incident, and Ted pleaded guilty in exchange for 6 misdemeanors, which caused some controversy, as many thought the charges were too lenient, and there was speculation that he was given special treatment because he had 2 brothers in the local police force at the time. It's quite the story, and Cliff will cling on to this story for dear life. He will claim it's the reason he explodes into these uncontrollable rages at the mere thought of Ted Backus. Wow. Yet as this video plays out, you'll start noticing the true source of the animosity, which, as many of you will have already guessed, is jealousy. He will give himself away on this element multiple times without realizing. He'll also initiate this item of subject matter in the most random and creative ways that at times will make what he's talking about virtually incomprehensible. So we've had to create this notification for the more disorienting moments he brings it up.
You know what happened up there. All misdemeanors, 9 of them, when he shot the house up with an unregistered handgun. Do you know who Teddy Backus is? If I ever could get my hands on him, I'd fucking kill him. I'm a fucking man in every aspect, motherfucking the fucking game. I gotta refrain myself because I can't even take it no more.
Sure, it's like,
the 2 officers aren't the interrogators. They're just watching Cliff so he doesn't hurt himself or damage property. The actual interrogator will arrive shortly.
Oh, so these aren't even the interrogators.
You know what it is?
This is crazy.
I love the broad. She took everything from me. My lawyer called me today and said I'm going to jail for a violation of not paying child support.
Based on the information of this violation, he was facing somewhere between 3 to 15 days in jail.
Paid his cunt $250 a fucking week. I lost everything. My fucking business, all my vehicles, and my fucking house. I'm whittled up to a $600 apartment while this cunt runs around with my fucking money.
His freelance business had been on the decline for the last 5 years, which is the actual reason for everything he just mentioned.
The Backus brothers rigged his charges, and this is what I heard because I know everybody in the town.
Okay.
The man that built the fucking town hall told me he was going to lose his his hunting license, so they didn't give him felonies. You did that shit down in Albany, you still wouldn't be out of jail today. They would have fucked you up. This is the Wild West, man, and I'm a wild motherfucker, ain't I now?
Wow.
In the more common circumstance, when someone is facing the inevitability of spending the next several decades in prison, the more grandiose elements of their character tend to dissipate. The nature of their situation rapidly sets in the feelings of anguish and despair, leaving not much room for anything else. Least of all, the more extravagant or perhaps fraudulent aspects to one's character. Cliff is very much an exception. He clings on to a particular aspect of his personality that we can only describe as Rambo Cliff, the second concept so regurgitated that it literally needs its own notification. The moniker is inspired by a well-known franchise centered around a highly capable special forces operator, and it was chosen to encapsulate Cliff's varied attempts to appear tough and intimidating. This ranges from his deadly skills at unarmed combat to his proficiency with a firearm and operational effectiveness in the mountainous regions of the United States.
You would have loved to have a motherfucker like me in Iraq, wouldn't you? God gut them fucking towel heads.
It's worth noting that Cliff never served a single day in the military. He also had no training whatsoever in combat sports or martial arts, unless you count the made-up variation of kung fu he demonstrates throughout this interrogation. Then by the end of the night, he'll have acquired approximately 3.5 minutes of experience.
So crazy. It's like,
I love this country, and it fucking did me wrong. Fucking wrong! I'm gonna tell you what listening is. Bring the Bacchus in, brothers, and I'll fight them one-on-one with one fucking hand. I'll break both their fucking jaws right off them.
I believe you.
Do you believe me, motherfucker?
I can see you're very passionate.
You want to see? There it is, white power. That's what I believe in. The Irish.
Jesus.
You guys, you deal with weapons every day. I had AK-47s, AR-15s at my disposal. I could have made this a war. You want to know where my mindset was? Take her out, spray paint the building, let's play Bacchus, boys, and take them in the mountains. You would have to drop a fucking platoon in for me. A platoon, brothers. I kept the war. I came here and did the right thing. I turned myself in. I'll go to prison. Listen, you guys, I gave my children everything. Victoria fucking Secrets and they're fucking 15. Abercrombie, Nikes, American Eagle.
Sure.
What do you fucking think I don't know the names? You know how fucked up I am right now? Because I love my wife and I love my kids and I did right by that bitch. I met her in a strip club. Next thing I know, this cocksucker, I'm traveling in this unit every day. 2-hour fucking commute. He's fucking my wife. Hell of a choice in men. The fucking scumbags living above an apartment, paying $400 a fucking month to live above a bar room with a fucking beat up pickup truck. I make $100,000 a fucking year. I'm a pro tree climber.
A pro tree climber is apparently another word for a tree surgeon.
Coming home, fucking her in my bed. I had $10,000 of brand new furniture I gave the fucking cunt. What more do you want? How much do you want to kick the fucking thing? She bought a cigarette on me every day. It's Christmas, my third Christmas alone, third fucking Thanksgiving. Well now, motherfucker, it's time to party.
10%.
Cliff's future defense will go for a manslaughter charge, relying on the notion that he had a psychotic break, that upon hearing of the arrest warrant, thought he would never see his daughters again because of it, at which moment he lost all control of his own judgment and decision-making, resulting in the terrible actions that followed. But he just spoke about grievances that stem back to over 3 years ago. He's giving away evidence to suggest that the attack was influenced by revenge and retaliation, not just by a singular moment of madness stemming from his undying love as a father.
Put this dude away. This
lucky I'm in my right mind because I was going to have a shootout with you. But I did it the right way. I handled it like a man, so thank you.
Thank
you.
you.
No, that's right.
Thank you.
I'm pretty goddamn good. I could drop a 30-round mag and fucking... I don't even want to tell you the time. I'll pop the other one. I take it again. I know what time it is. An unregistered fucking handgun in an apartment complex. If that dude was here, I'd try to crack him. Right? You know what time it is. And she said he wanted to marry her. Knew her for fucking 6 months. I had 15 years in her. And 2 beautiful children. And here's the kicker with the stripper.
Cliff spends the next 4.5 minutes explaining his unequivocal superiority to Ted Bacchus. Once the tirade is over, he finally calms down.
Oh my
I was in Hadley, right on the border. And I bought the house on Luzerne. We remodeling it.
American
the whole house lights up.
The designated criminal investigator will now enter the room to conduct the interrogation. The timing seems almost perfect,
still not
as
even
Cliff
here
appears
yet.
to be compliant
30
for the
minutes.
first time.
So David, sir, nice to meet you. I'm sorry, I don't know your name.
Burns Clifford R.
Oh, Clifford, nice to meet you, sir.
You know, you guys, this is... I don't want to be disrespectful. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry.
In all honesty, do you think a situation like this could ever happen in Hamilton?
110%.
Really?
Yes.
Hmm.
We have just as crazy people out here, too.
Just crazy. This is pretty crazy.
We have just as crazy people.
This is a pretty wild human being.
Just as crazy.
Fair.
Just as crazy. I actually watched a like a mini documentary on Hamilton the other day. It was like a modern day. The YouTube dude. He's like from Ohio, and he is doing like a whole like travel thing to all the different cities in Canada, like all the major ones, and he's just like talking to people. And he's like, yeah, like, you know, I'm not from here, from the States, and I just came to do like a mini documentary. So he does one on Hamilton. And everyone just says, like, yeah, Hamilton's like this shithole now, and like it's like been absolutely terrible. And then he's like interviewing kids out there, and even the kids are like, yeah, there's like literally crackheads everywhere, Kind of like Toronto, obviously, but
Oh,
know.
hold on. No. I've been to Hamilton, and the comparisons are second to. Like, we have crackheads here, but it ain't Hamilton bad.
I don't know.
Hamilton's rough.
But
Hamilton is
this can
rough.
definitely happen here
Yeah.
too. So
Okay.
I'm not gonna sit there and say it's only Americans because it can happen in Canada.
Sure.
But this guy's absolutely psycho.
You know what? You know what your problem is, Ryan?
Cliff.
You don't give people a chance.
Cliff,
Dude.
I don't know where you are now. I'm
He's
assuming he's in jail.
most likely in prison.
He's most likely in jail.
For the rest
I
of
hope
his
you
life.
don't ever get out.
No, you don't. Cliff,
You need to
If
stay
you're
away
out there and
from
you're watching,
the regular
if for
public.
some reason, for some reason, if anything, probably under the Trump administration, where you got freed from prison, please, I invite you to Zoom us for the podcast, because I just want to sit here and talk to you. And if you have to rant the entire episode, by all means, feel free to do so.
White power.
You know what I mean? Get a white. And imagine he actually lifted his shirt. He actually got
white
the tattoo.
power, man.
I got white power on my chest, you
Yeah.
motherfucker. Oh, dude, Cliff, by all means, please reach out. Let's make it happen.
I think this is all I had to see about this guy. This guy's absolutely nuts.
We're only 10 minutes in, folks. This has only been 10 minutes.
If you're interested in watching the rest of the video,
By all means, I highly recommend it.
Christmas with Cliff.
That's what the video is called, Christmas with Cliff.
Check it out or not. It's up to you.
But if you want to look up Cliff, I mean, watch the video. You know the name, Clifford R. Burns. You could probably find out research to see how he's doing. But all I'm saying is, Cliff, if you're out there, man,
Crazy.
you know what? I hope at least, you still know what the brands are. And, yeah.
You're crazy.
Whatever.
We'll be back.
We'll be back.
And we're back. Don't ever trust a guy in a Harley Davidson sweater.
You don't
I think that's pretty much
know
the
what?
lesson
What?
of the break.
Don't do that. You don't be that guy. Dude, no.
Just don't do it.
No.
Just
no,
don't do it,
no.
ladies and
Folks,
men.
Folks, listen. If he's wearing
don't
a
do it.
Harley Davidson shirt, chances are he's going through a rough patch in his relationship, and he's thinking about killing his current wife. And you gotta just heal him. That's all.
Crazy.
Whatever.
Absolutely crazy.
I was watching a Charlie Sheen documentary, and he talked about his drug usage, and he did crack. He admitted openly
Oh,
to
yeah.
doing
Well,
crack.
who hasn't done crack?
Well, have you?
Something wrong with a little bit of crack here and
No,
there.
But why'd you ask that question? Hello?
Shout out to the homie Rob,
Okay. No, you can't compare.
Robbie Ford.
All I'm saying is, he said when he did crack, he had sexual relations with dudes.
Yeah. It's kind of like Steffon Diggs. There's nothing wrong.
Wow, we're really going into. I know you were. Oh,
There's
my
nothing wrong.
God.
There's nothing wrong.
Oh my God! By the way, these are allegations. We don't know for sure, but jeez, you're trying to get the NFL to freaking scope out your place, bro.
Crazy, man.
All right, let's get into it.
No, well, Charlie Sheen, like that. That's absolute madness.
Oh no, that's a drug fiend.
Yeah, it's crazy how that guy's whole demeanor is literally just drug induced. Everyone just knows him as a drug guy.
Yeah. Him and Ozzy Osbourne. I'm surprised Ozzy made it as long as he did.
It's crazy, man. How do you do all of those drugs and not have a heart attack? At a certain point, they just were nuts.
But hey, they're doing it. So I mean, as crazy as they are, I guess they took it in moderation. But to each your. All right, you know what? Let's get into Steffon Diggs, because that is a pretty wild story. So after the show ended last week, we were meaning to talk about it last week, but I wasn't aware of the situation. But basically,
shout out to Steffon Diggs, man.
Ryan was telling me. Well, Ryan brought it up to my attention that Steffon Diggs was engaged in a sexual relations with his stylist. or hairstylist?
Yes, is a stylist.
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 With his stylist. And I'm thinking, oh, that's rough. And this is while he is with a relation. He's currently in a relationship with Cardi B, who she is pregnant with his child currently.
Yes.
And I'm thinking, oh, that's unfortunate. You know that the stylist is accusing him of having a relationship with, and then he's gonna be does he have kids? I assume he has kids.
I have no idea.
But he's
I don't
gonna
know
have
anything
a
about that
child
dude.
with Cardi B, and I'm like, that's rough. Poor Cardi. And she just had an album drop too, mind you, like 2 weeks ago.
Oh yes, yeah, I heard about that.
And I'm like, oh, that's just so unfortunate. And Ryan's like, yeah, and there's a video of Steffon Diggs' brother beating him up, and I was like, him, and like, yeah, the stylist is a dude, and I'm like, it's a dude.
Yeah, man.
And so yeah, there's accusations of, and the stylist wasn't the only one.
Oh really?
The video I sent you a few days ago.
I thought that was a stylist.
Was that the same dude?
I thought it was the same dude.
Oh, okay. So it could be the same dude.
Maybe not. I don't know.
I don't. But this dude, the dude in the video, did say that Steffon Diggs, he pleasured himself in front of this man
In his car.
in his car.
Yeah. While they're going back to like his
Yeah.
house or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's so funny, man. It's such a crazy,
That is a pretty wild story.
aspect of people. Like
Mm.
Steffon Diggs is like literally one of the most famous wide receivers
Absolutely.
in all of NFL.
He is
He's
responsible for the Minneapolis Miracle.
A talented stud when it comes to
Absolutely.
football. You cannot
Absolutely.
deny his talent. He's extremely
Absolutely.
athletic.
Has a history of being a very freaky deaky dude, though.
So like it's absolute madness.
I didn't know he was into dudes, though. That's the thing.
Hey man, you
Hey,
know what I
to each
mean?
their
Like,
own.
hey, there's nothing wrong with that.
Nothing wrong with that.
It was
To
just
each their own.
surprising, you know what I
But
mean?
my thing is, I'm just saying, the dude has a history of being with women. Where
Yeah.
the freaking when he was on the Vikings, they had a video of who on the team would you likely date your sister, and Steffon Diggs was the unanimous
The clear
winner.
number one.
Yeah.
So the funny thing about that is that in the comments of the Reddit post when I read about Steffon Diggs assaulting his stylist, I think one of the top comments was like, "Yeah, I definitely wouldn't let him date my daughter or my sister." And then the next comment after that was "or son." So, yet again, not to poke too much fun at it because it's really messed up. And hopefully, if it is true, yet again, if it is allegations and hasn't been proven
We
yet,
don't know.
We don't
'cause
know.
It has not been in court.
But,
There's no court case.
crazy though.
That is a pretty wild
Crazy.
accusation.
Yeah.
And shit, I don't know. Pretty wild.
So, I don't know.
Oh, wild story.
Drugs, they make you do something. You know what I mean? They just get you in that
hey,
mood.
Cocaine's a hell of a
You
drug.
know? They just get you in that mood.
Cocaine is a hell of a drug.
You want to just start doing some freaky deaky with the other opposite
hey,
sex.
You know what I mean? When there ain't no girls around, you snort a few, and you're like, you know what? My friend's his lips are pretty good looking. You know what I'm saying? Jesus.
Skin is skin.
Oh,
You know?
my God. Ooh.
Crazy.
Actually, so I just read a story that Elon Musk is worth $500 billion now.
Yeah.
Has a net worth of $500 billion.
Crazy.
That's a pretty wild net worth.
Crazy.
So that goes to show you out there, folks, that regardless of how rich you are, money can't unlame you. You can still be a dork and have a lot of money.
Yes. Very much so.
So for those of you out there who are thinking that I don't get girls because I don't have any money, just because you have money, that also at the end of the day, it's personality. That's all it is.
Yeah.
Just be more personable, pay attention, have a conversation. That's all it is. You can be broke and also be a personable person. It's possible. So don't let money fool you. Don't let money be the end all be all. Okay? Elon Musk out there, all right? You know he was a cuck for what's her face in that Johnny Depp case. I forget her name, but he was a cuck for her. All right, so don't let the money thing fool you. Just because you have millions in your or billions rather in your bank account doesn't mean you can still be a dork with $1 billion in your bank account. All right, you can
500
still be
billion.
a loser. So that just goes to show you.
$500 billion.
That's a lot of moolah.
Can you imagine?
I mean,
I think I read
that's too much money. I feel.
I read something the other day where I think it was like he is worth more than like the bottom 50% of like American or like America or something like that. Like he has more money than the bottom, and let's say like 20% of America. You know what I mean? Like the 20% of America's most poorest people all in one group. Elon Musk has more money than they do. Like, you know what I mean? And I don't even know if it's 20%.
We're not even talking about like the homeless. We're talking about legitimately working class.
Yeah, like
people.
working class people. It's an absolutely nuts statistic how much money he has. The wealth disparity in the United States of America and North America, like Canada has a problem too. I'm sure that Mexico does as well.
Sure.
But it's just crazy to think that. You know what I mean? It's crazy to comprehend that aspect.
It's pretty wild.
You know what I mean? Billionaires, man.
Billionaires.
Billionaires.
They're odd human. I don't even know if I'd want to be a billionaire.
Like I'm very on the fence about whether billionaires should exist or not. And like the
know.
more and more that I hear and see this stuff, the more and more I'm like, yeah, there shouldn't be. You know what I mean? But then I'm kind of like, man, it's a free country. People can kind of are free to do whatever they want. And if I worked my ass off to become a billionaire, why would I not be allowed to be a billionaire? So it's like it's such a weird back and forth that I have with my head. But it's like, man, it's just crazy. Like $500 billion.
That's too much. Yeah, that's way too much.
It's nuts.
I was reading this comment by Miss Rachel. She's like a children. It's a children's show, and she was answering questions on Twitter. And one comment was from a viewer was, "Oh, Miss Rachel, you're doing fantastic. I hope you become a billionaire one day." And she outright was like, "Yeah, I don't want to be a billionaire, but thank you." So
yeah.
And I thought to myself, like, yeah, no, these billionaires they're some freaky deaky motherfuckers.
No, man, billionaires are nuts. Like, if you financially like are intelligent and you do well for yourself, I honestly think like a couple $1 million could outlast you. Outlast your kids
100%.
and probably another generation.
Absolutely.
Like, you don't need all that much. And like, yeah, the world's getting more expensive and there's being like less housing and stuff is going that. But like, if you properly allocate funds, like a couple $1 million could last you.
You could
know?
live a normal life and not be like, you could not be bored.
Yeah.
Like, you don't, because you have enough, I feel, to pay your bills and, you know, like live in a nice home.
Yeah.
And like, on the meanwhile, take vacations when you can.
Yeah.
But at the same time, when you have $1 billion, you legitimately have everything in the palm of your hands. You'll get bored of it, and that's where the Diddy parties come in.
Yeah. Lifestyle creep, man.
You know what I mean? Like, I'm telling you. So that's why I'm saying, like, if you want to be a billionaire, okay, that's a status at the end of the day. But once you get your $1 billion, then what? I'll tell you what, fucking crime and fucking doing some freaky deaky shit to get you off, because
nothing's good enough anymore.
No,
you know what I mean?
Nothing is good enough at that point.
Like, people literally
Like,
live in a different world.
You've been to Italy, you've been to the fashion shows, you've been to, you know, you've seen all the sights in the world at that point. So, but now it's
the rich really just live in their own world.
100%.
You know what I mean? Like, it's a totally different world than like what 99% of the people in the world live in. Like, it's almost like they're just playing around with like cards. Like, I read this thing the other day where it was like the stock market doesn't equate to the economy doing well. It's a very different aspect of economics. And like, a lot of people are always like, oh, like the economy's doing well. If you look at the market's doing extremely well. And then the person that I was listening to, they broke it down. It was like, man, if you think about it, like stocks and all that kind of stuff, yes, it is a good way to invest and like get for people to get rich. But like, if we're talking about the ultra rich, it's almost like them just playing around with Pokemon cards.
Yeah, literally.
You know what I mean? It's like, or like Magic cards. It's kind of
Mm.
like, you know, I make like 100 million there, big deal. Oh, I lose 50 million here, cool. I can just make it 100 million afterwards or something like that, because they just have unlimited amounts of money that they can mess around with from that perspective. And I think that any regular person like Carlson and I, if we were to give us like $2 million today, we would be able to live our lives, probably have kids, and be perfectly fine for the rest of our lives without having to work. $2 million, I think. Maybe even less.
Probably.
Like, I think that, like, any regular person could live off of that. There's really no reason why anybody should need more than that.
100%.
You know what I mean? Like,
I
it's
absolutely agree.
crazy.
It's just greed at that point if you want more
Yeah.
than that.
Crazy.
Legitimately.
I understand the free market aspect. I understand, socialism is bad, or, you know, stuff like that. It's like, it's such a nuts concept that these billionaires, like, have such a huge influence on the world and almost dictate how our lives are in the background because they have so much money.
Yeah.
You know? I don't know. I agree with you. I don't know if I would want to be a billionaire.
I just
Cool,
don't
couple
see it.
million.
Like,
all right.
don't get me wrong. Like, a few years ago when I was younger, I'd be like, "Oh man, $1 billion. Yeah, I had to do that." But then I'm like, I'd get
I don't
bored
know. I don't know,
easily.
man.
All right, I have a controversial some people's kids take. And my controversial some people's kids is for Daniel Caesar.
Wow.
Here's why.
Wow.
As you may know, Daniel Caesar played a free concert at Trinity Bellwoods Park this past weekend.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did.
And I get it. He's a big deal in the music scene.
Toronto?
Toronto's own.
Yeah.
Played a free concert. Wasn't really... I don't know how the speaker situation worked, but there was a lot of people that attended.
Yeah.
A lot of people.
My little brother was there.
Was he?
He went. Yeah.
But yes, you can see the video. A lot of people was there. I'm gonna give some people's kids to Daniel because look, I get you're looking out for your fans. You love the fans. You just wanted to play music, but brother, do you know how fucking crazy traffic is around there? You know how mental it is out there.
Yes. It's absolute madness.
I went out on Sunday. I believe it might have even been the same day Daniel was playing. And it took me freaking 15 minutes, more than 15 minutes to get onto that street where Trinity Park,
Crazy.
Bellwoods was.
Crazy.
Simply because it's held up from traffic from all these psycho people driving and shit.
Yeah.
So you know what, Daniel, great musician, great singer. Songs are top tier. But you can't be doing that shit, brother. Pick a venue. Sell tickets. All right? Man, don't cause traffic in areas that should not be trafficked. Okay?
So what do you think about his controversial cancellation shit that went happen with him?
Here's the thing.
You know? Well,
At
that's a
first-
good
It
idea.
was he got canceled because he said something about like it was like a dark skin light skin debate, if I'm not mistaken. If I believe that's why he got canceled.
From what I remember, and I could have this wrong, I think he was like sitting with his like homeboys and they're like eating, and then he started saying stuff about how like black people are lazy and how they like can't get themselves out of problems and it's their fault that like the black community doesn't do well. Like, and I think that's where people were like, "You're nuts!" Like, you know, you're rich and you can sing and stuff like that, but you can't just come out and say shit like that. Well, that's it, folks. I guess.
Well, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna look back at that and be like, I see no problem with no. Obviously, that's really fucked
That
up
motherfucker
thing
was
to say.
right.
Yeah, no. Yeah. shit, I should have been at Tree Belton. No,
I gotta go back
don't
and see the
remember
video.
that part. I mean, all I remember was freaking yeah, there was like a whole I believe it was about what's her name? Yes, Jewel. She's a white chick who was a manager, and people were like clowning on her and some shit, and he was trying to defend her. And
Oh,
then saying,
okay.
like, black folk, we need to do better and blah blah. But there was criticism. On
Okay,
his
so
end.
maybe it was that.
And
Yeah.
that's what I remember.
Okay.
And then I remember looking at that, and I vividly remember saying, and even in the group chat, how the fuck, who the fuck is this dude to be talking about shit like that? Where was he? You know what I mean? I was pretty, I immediately was upset with it. But then I thought about it, and I'm just like, okay. I don't see where he's coming from. But again, at the end of the day, it's his opinion. But clearly, it's evident that, the cancellation shit is not real after this turnout.
Oh yeah.
So I don't know if he thought that he was canceled, it wouldn't be that big of a turnout. The motherfucker had security with him.
Oh yeah.
So
I think
I think he had an idea that it would be crazy. But my thing was, I'm going to be honest with you, I thought he was a bitch because Dave Chappelle, there was during COVID.
Oh yes, that
Dave
too.
Chappelle and John Mayer had a stream on Instagram.
Yeah.
And Dave Chappelle jokingly called him gay.
Oh yeah.
And he got really, Daniel got really offended by that.
Yeah.
And he's like, "What the fuck?" You could vividly hear, or you can literally hear him be really offended. He was just at the end of it, he was like, "Oh, it's all love." I was just. But you can clearly see how sensitive he was about that. So, I thought he was a bitch then. But, at the end of the day, look, to each their own. Would I hang out with the guy? Probably not. Dude seems a bit sensitive in my opinion. Dude has some pretty wild opinions. But... talented singer.
Yes. Very.
Clearly.
Yes.
I'm not alone in this. But I'm going to give him some people's kids. His opinions aside, I'm giving him some people's kids for all that dumbass traffic he caused this past weekend. All the motherfucking people at that park for no goddamn reason. You know what I'm saying? And also, Mustafa, if you're looking, I know he was interviewing him as well during that goddamn performance. I like your music too, bro, but you can't do that shit. All right? Fucker.
Crazy.
And get that album out.
Crazy.
Mustafa.
Crazy.
Love your shit, though.
Crazy.
That's my take on it.
I actually like when Toronto does stuff like that. I love
those
Toronto.
little, well, it wasn't even little, brother.
I love it. I love when Toronto artists go back and show love to the
No.
community.
Here's the thing.
I think that this is why I bike in Toronto now. You know what I mean? Brother. Toronto isn't a driving
you
city.
Don't mean that. You don't
Toronto is not a driving city. Don't
Let me
drive
tell
in
you,
Toronto.
let me tell
You
you
ride your
something.
bike, you walk, you jog, you take the TTC. This is what Toronto's about.
Here's the thing. When you hear Toronto artists, you're thinking someone who is a Toronto artist who's big in the city, but not that. That was crazy.
Yeah.
What
Well, it's
was
Daniel
doing.
C. He's international.
Yes, he's
He's international.
my point.
Yeah.
So when it's a Toronto artist, they get a turnout, but not that big. That was mental.
I love it.
Oh,
I don't give you some
you
people's
couldn't bike
kids.
through that.
I don't give you some people's kids for that.
You couldn't bike through that.
I would get out and walk.
What?
I would get out and walk.
With your bike?
Yeah, of course.
You're crazy. Oh,
This
that would
is-
piss me
this
off.
This is suburb.
Oh, my
This is suburb
God.
Carlos talking.
This is-
Toronto,
that would-
Toronto specifically nowadays made for people that are willing to take the TTC, willing to walk, willing to bike. This is just it. If you drive into the city, you should know that you're going to be sitting in traffic
Yes.
at any point
Fair.
in time.
Absolutely.
At any point in time.
Absolutely. But my
That
thing
is-
is,
that's
it's
his game.
I assume it was a Sunday, but it's a Sunday goddamn afternoon, and I'd
Telling you.
rather not. I would rather not be on the goddamn streetcar where the crackhead is smoking goddamn crack with his dick out, and then goddamn freaking Daniel Caesar is holding up traffic, and I have to wait and watch this shit. No. So
Good for you, Daniel
He
Caesar.
may not agree, but I'm some people, kids, and you,
No.
Daniel Caesar.
It is controversial. I disagree
I-
wholeheartedly.
Oh.
Do it again, Daniel.
And then, goddamn, all those people had to leave after. I couldn't even imagine how severe that traffic was after.
Love it.
Oh. And after freaking in following suit, there was a K-pop band.
Oh, yes, I heard about that as well.
I have
Very
no idea
cool.
who the fuck they are.
Very
but
cool.
they had a bit of a turnout as well.
See, these are the cool things about Toronto.
No.
You're missing out on
Causing
Toronto.
traffic is not fucking cool.
You are traffic.
No.
You
don't
are.
do that
You
shit.
are the traffic.
Don't give me this shit.
Where is this this thought process of you not being traffic if you're sitting in traffic? You are the traffic.
You can also cause traffic.
I don't think so.
Don't do that. Don't.
I don't
don't.
think so.
Ah.
You are part of the
And
traffic.
I
You
don't
are
give a
the
fuck
traffic.
how good your dance move are. You K-pop motherfuckers, don't cause that shit.
You are the traffic.
Oh.
I want everybody at the end of this episode, because the episode's coming to a close. I want you to understand, if you are sitting in traffic, you are the traffic. You are just as bad as the person in
You're
the
just
car
as
next to
guilty.
you. You are just as much traffic as the person in front of you, behind you, to the right and to the left. 10 meters in front of you,
You're a culprit at the end of the day.
10 meters behind you, you are the traffic. So sit back and enjoy it, man. There's nothing else to do.
Holy shit.
There's nothing else to do.
Damn.
Life's too short to be yelling at traffic. Telling you. Get a bike.
What? Is that what that was?
Get a bike.
You son of a bitch. Is that what that
Get a
was?
bike.
That all that was just an advertise. You son.
Telling you, man. Saving the world out here.
Where's my goddamn advertisement check?
You know what? The last thing I wanted to say, supposedly Greta Thunberg.
Thunberg, yeah.
I don't know how to pronounce her last name,
Yeah.
but she just got kidnapped by
Shut
the
fuck up.
IDF.
She did?
Yeah, so right now she's on a boat that's like off the coast of Gaza, and then that boat is in charge of like trying to bring supplies to Gaza
Okay.
because the IDF's been cutting off supplies supposedly to Gaza, like food and healthcare and that kind of stuff. So the IDF came in, seized the boat that she was on, and then guess who comes out and says something about this? Take a wild guess.
Okay.
Take a
Hold
wild,
on. If
wild
I can
guess.
Get a hint. Is this person a political leader?
Yes, they are.
Oh my god! I immediately. Is it?
Who says to release Greta from Israel's hands?
Is it homie Donnie?
No, no, it is not.
It is not Donnie.
No. You get one more guess.
Huh? Is it Netanyahu?
No.
That would be wild.
It is the leader of North Korea. He came out.
The fuck?
He
Kim
came-
Jong. No.
Kim Jong-un came out and said, "Release Greta Thunberg," or something along those lines.
Okay, you even still. I think that's even wilder than Donald Trump. Because I know Trump hates her.
I'm telling you, man.
But yeah, Kim Jong Un saying something that's saying a lot.
Crazy, man.
The dictator of North Korea, it has to be the voice of reason in this is crazy.
Kim Jong-un threatens Israel over Greta Thunberg. Yet again, maybe this isn't confirmed, but supposedly that's what happened.
I'm just saying, listen, Israel, I know y'all going through some shit right now, but like based off of past, you don't want no smoke with North Korea. I'm just gonna leave it at that.
Definitely not.
You definitely don't want no smoke with North Korea. All right, y'all just go. You better leave
Definitely
that
not.
girl. You better leave that girl alone. You better leave that girl alone. Shit. I was gonna talk about something, but I forget. But you have anything else to say?
That's it. That's all I got.
Well, folks, that's been this week's episode. I still got to finish this drink, but
Cutwater Carlos is back in the house today.
I am back in the house. I'm black in the house. Thank you for tuning in this week. Tune in next week where normal Carlos will be back. And we'll, maybe tone it down a little bit. But who knows? Depends on the news, what's going on in the world.
Crazy.
It's a wild time in the world. And Cutwater Carlos probably has to make an appearance every now and then. So
It's needed.
I hope you understand. But on that note, I am Carlos.
And I'm Ryan.
Sorry, I'm Cutwater Carlos.
Shout out to Daniel Caesar, man. And Matt Stafford.
Oh, Jesus.
These two homies.
Oh, my God. And this has been The Blank with Cutwater Carlos and Ryan. Tune in to next week. Don't forget to like and subscribe on YouTube and follow us on Instagram. And, fill it in.
Peace, everybody.
God bless. God bless.